So, the video that you are going to see right now, never knew who this guy is, never heard of him on YouTube, but nonetheless, I came across this video and this really got me. It got my blood boiling, man. People are willfully giving their children. It's like they're just willfully giving up their children, their sons. They're giving up their sons. Why? Why? Allowing the children to rule over you. You're supposed to be protecting your children. These men, these people are supposed to be protecting their children, but they are not protecting their children. Let's play this clip. Let's roll this clip. All right? Let's go ahead and roll this clip. I
wanted to make a video to thank my daddy for letting me be who I wanted to be.
Once there was a way to get back homeward. Once there was a way to get back home. Sleep, little darling, do not cry, and I will sing a lullaby.
Takes his child to gender clinic. Why? Looks like a girl. Now I can't even tell the difference. Now you look and you can't even tell the difference if it's a girl or a boy anymore. Looks like a girl, but is it a girl? It's a boy. At 9 years old, goes to a gender clinic. Friends, do you not see how the world has gone mad? The world has gone mad. I don't even know. This is the thing, is people are willfully sacrificing their children. They are giving up their children to the beast. You are going to be held accountable for all these decisions that you've made. Many people today, listen, I'm telling you, you're supposed to be protecting your children. Protecting your children even from their own selves. You are supposed to be protecting your own children even from their own selves. Children are not, they don't make decisions of their own. They need the parents to make decisions on their behalf. A child does not know anything. You are supposed to be the one training up that child so that the child is then brought into an image that reflects his or her maker. So this is going up to children. Children are no longer innocent. Children are being tainted at an early age. Children are being tainted at an early age. Men are being tainted. Remember that Sodom and Gomorrah were destroyed alongside with 3 other cities. Altogether, 5 cities were destroyed. 5. You think that children were not in it? I'm just telling you that God means business. When he says, train up a child in a way that he should go so that when he is old, he will not stray away from it. He will not depart from it. He means it. We should be training up these children and bringing them up to his image. Let them reflect the image of Christ. Let them not reflect the image of Satan. When you have the mixing of 2 genders, when you have the mixing and you try to add to that which God has given or take away, snip down there, cut away. If you want to go through all of those things, if you go to do that, you are sacrificing your private parts. You're sacrificing body members once again to the devil. Baal is receiving worship. Here's another clip that we're going to play. This is between a man who calls himself a trans mom, that he's a mother, and he's going back and forth with Matt Walsh. Let's roll this clip.
Hi, Matt. I'm transgender. I'm born and raised here in New Mexico. I have a graduate degree in information technology, marketing, business, and finance. I own my own home. I pay taxes. I have a 6-figure job. I'm a respected professional in Albuquerque. I'm a mother. My life experience is that I'm an awesome person. I am well-liked. I'm responsible, and I think I'm pretty cool. You touched on something. You said something earlier that for you, when somebody calls you a man, it doesn't faze you because, like, you just know that you're a man. That was interesting to me because I feel the same way about my identity as a woman. My question leading up to this, you've asserted that no one would ever see me as a woman, that nobody would ever see or could see a transgender person as a woman, and yet I have dozens of friends from diverse backgrounds, women from the reservation, a woman from Japan, several immigrant women. I have my coworkers, I have my boss, my VP, my CEO, all respecting me as a woman, my family, my long-term friends who are actually here with me. All of these people assure me, like, I'm a woman. They'll tell me, girl, like, there is no way you are a man. They see me as a woman. So the question,
Okay.
how can you assert that nobody would ever see me as a woman when my material experience tells me you're wrong?
Okay. It's interesting that that's the part of my talk you chose to ask a question about, because that's not in my talk at all. I don't believe I said that no one would ever see you as a woman. I mean, it's possible, I suppose, that you could fool someone. Now, you brought this up, so I have to tell you that you brought this up. You've put your identity on the table for conversation. And so I'm going to say you wouldn't fool me at all. I mean, I see a man 100%. And I think that most people would. Now, the fact that you have people in your life who are saying to you, oh, you're totally a woman, it's exactly what I'm talking about. No one in my life has ever once said to me, you're totally a man, Matt. You know, if a friend of mine called me on the phone and said, listen, Matt, I want you to know you're really a man, I would think that there was something wrong with him. I would say, why are you saying that at all? It doesn't make any sense. So the fact that this is a conversation to begin with tells me, it only proves the point that I'm trying to make, that your identity, even in your own mind, is up for, it's something that you need to be assured of. Now, what I would like to ask you, again, because you're standing here, and so you've brought your identity on the table for discussion. So how do you know that you're a woman?
It was first when I heard transgender persons describe their experience in their own words, and this was only about 2 years ago. Hearing somebody describe things, it was a woman from like England, describing her experience, her childhood, her teenage years, and it blew my mind to be listening to her, because it was just some podcast that I was listening.
See, this is the thing. What a shame it is that men, boys, are running around acting like they are women, like they are girls. Are you serious? Think about this. How long are people going to actually think that who is actually going to ignore the fact that you have men dressed up as women and they want you to call them women? Who in their right mind actually believes that it's possible to be classified as a full-blown actual woman? It's very interesting. I'm very happy that actually Matt Walsh is actually asking the men the questions like, how do you even know you're a woman? And it seems that it's like, even this man, his gender identity is up for debate because he needs to constantly be reminded, you're a woman, you're a woman, you're a woman. And then he continues to believe that delusion. And he just lives in that lie. Are we actually just going to think that that's actually this is why you know, someone might ask the question, why is our society so weak? Like, what has happened? What's going on? Why is it that men all of a sudden now want to be women? Boys are now wanting to be girls, and women are now assuming the roles of the ones that wear pants, and girl power, women rule over men, and all those things. Why is it like that? It's because we live in soft times. So society has been soft. We've been living in such soft times. And I've spoken about this before. Hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times. Good times create soft men. And soft men create hard times. This is the reason why you've got boys, men like these, who are claiming to be mothers. Oh, really? Really? At least the people in Thailand, at least they refer to themselves as lady boys. I respect that. I'm not saying I respect that. It's good that they're doing that. But what I'm saying is this. If you go to Thailand, if you go to the Asian countries, and you ask them, are you a woman? They will say, no, I'm not a woman. What are you? I'm lady boy. I'm a lady boy. That's what they will say, is they are lady boys. They acknowledge that they are lady boys. They acknowledge that they are she-males or she-mens or she-hes or he-shes or whatever, trans. They accept that. But they will never cross the line and say, I am a woman. They don't say that. Only in North America do you hear men say, I'm a woman. Not lady boy, not she-he, not she-man, not whatever. They want you to refer to them as full-blown actual women. I have a problem with that. Politicians and lawmakers can't even seem to put a definite definition. They don't even want to define what a woman is anymore. Really? That's what society has come down to.
Listening to while I was like doing laundry, but it blew my mind to hear somebody so eloquently and precisely describe things that I had experiences that I had experienced.
What did they say?
Okay, so I am honestly hesitant. I know that you touched earlier about the difficulty that transgender women might have in describing their identity, but I want to state, I honestly don't feel that you would engage in this conversation in good faith.
Then why are you here? Why did you stand up to talk to me if you don't want to have a conversation? You're saying that you discovered that you're a woman. I'm asking you how you did. That's a very fair question.
Okay.
How do you know that you're a woman?
That's fine.
This is where it gets very interesting. The answers that are going to come up are actually very interesting, and we're going to break this down a little bit more. Now, here's what I've done. The full, complete video is now available on my second channel. If you want to finish this entire video, you'll have to go and click on the link. It will be on the comment section, and also I will put it in the video description box. So click on that link and it will take you directly to my second channel, which is called Controversy 7 Ministry. If you have not yet subscribed over there, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Also, feel free to share the content, give the videos a thumbs up, and help the YouTube algorithms to recommend these videos and this channel to those who have not yet heard of them. So, for now, I'm going to end the video over here. If you love this channel and you love this ministry, you know very well that we have missions overseas, and we are taking the gospel to the four corners of the earth. If you wish to support this ministry, we have a campaign that we have going on right now on GoFundMe, in which we're trying to raise up a sanitarium in the third world countries and establish a private health practitioner that we can be able to bring people in, and we ourselves can be able to treat them, because we have nurses and medical missionaries. Furthermore, we have missions in which we want to go to visit children. Again, we want to go to visit the children who are in need of wheelchairs. because they are crippled. And there are many of these children. We have visited them before, and I think it will be a great idea for us to visit them again. So if you want to support this ministry and be a part of this mission, and you want to actually be among those who reached out and was among those who were used by God to do these works, you can feel free to join us either on GoFundMe, the link is in the description box and also pinned at the comment section, or you can also go through the website, which is www.thecontroversy7.ca, and just hit the donate button at the very top and follow the instructions. Other than that, friends, I'm not going to hold you off. Thank you for tuning in and for joining me. This is The Controversy 7. Blessings to you all. I'll see you shortly by the grace of God. Take care. Be safe.